Hey guys!
So we're here to do a band from New Zealand. We've never done a band from we've done bands from Australia, but we've never done a band from New Zealand. This is Alien Weaponry with the song Kai Tangata. Sounds absolutely badass. And I don't
And
even know if they're
it's
gonna sing in English or in their native language.
and it's in a different language, the song.
How do you know it's in a different
Well,
language? You're
no.
assuming by the name of the
Well,
song.
no, but I'm talking about the title of the song. It's like in a different type of language, and you didn't butcher it.
Well, you're assuming I didn't butcher it.
I
I mean,
mean,
it sounded
you
like I
didn't
said it
stop. I mean,
properly.
you didn't stop halfway through and say I'm not doing it. You followed through.
Kai Tangata.
You followed through.
Yes, we should do that thing that the New Zealand rugby team does before they start the game, like
I like that.
like that thing.
I like
I
that.
don't know what you call that, but that's absolutely
It's their
badass.
war dance, I think.
I don't know. That's absolutely badass. I love that shit. Anyways, a lot of people have been asking us to check this band, to check this video, but also to check this band. They made it to the top 12 Devil's Dozen on SiriusXM Liquid Metal, which to me is impressive because those guys at Liquid Metal, Jose and the bunch there,
Yeah.
they barely ever play bands from outside continental USA.
Unless they're like Americanized bands.
And these guys are not one of
No.
those bands. So for them to make it to the Devil's Dozen, and for the amount of people that have been requesting this video, this shit's gotta be good.
Yeah.
So are you ready for some Kaitangata? All right, let's do this. Oh.
speaks, and we've listened to Finnish, we've listened to people speak in Finnish music. Then we listen to Portuguese speaking bands, and I've never, I've never felt like so happy listening to a song as I have now. Because this song, absolutely amazing. His vocals are absolutely amazing. I don't know what he's saying. I wish I did, because if what he's saying kind of,
Falls in line with the video.
it's gotta be some good ass lyrics. Eh, Like you saw, they're all fighting with their
But it's all
clubs.
the story that started from the beginning with the chief going to England and then coming back with the word of God. I guess he was converted to Christianity. I'm assuming that's what that meant, and he brought muskets because obviously back then in New Zealand they didn't have
Yeah,
weapons of fire. They used like bows and arrows and spears and things like that. So obviously his tribe had a huge advantage over everybody else. And I'm assuming that the rest of the song is telling the story of what happened after that. I'm assuming that's what
yeah,
the story is about. And then, you get that imagery of them going into different tribes and like massacring all these different tribes and stuff like that. Really strong. The video itself has very strong imagery. I the sound of this band reminded me of bands like Lost Society. That thrash sound, like just ripping it up, super
and
cool, super
I
groovy.
just want to say something. So, like I said, we've listened to a lot of bands that speak in their native tongue,
Yes,
right? We listened to the Careless Rex when Joaquin spoke in
Swedish.
Swedish, and I feel like those songs like Careless Rex and this one that have to do with the history of their country and them speaking in their native tongue, it really packs a bigger punch.
I agree with you. I also think bands like Very Kalpa, for example, or even Moon Sorrow, that are really folk oriented, that really tap into certain roots of where they come from. I think bands like that always are better served by singing in their native language
Yeah,
because I think the song becomes more emotional, it becomes more real, it becomes to me it builds a stronger connection with the audience. Like even though I don't understand what he's saying, you can feel the emotion and his vocal
yeah.
delivery. You can feel the emotion in the song. You can really feel it. And I think if the songs are done in English, I think some of that is lost
Um,
because it's not your native tongue. You cannot express the same feelings that you can in your own native language. And I think the songs lose a little bit when they're not done in songs of this genre of this with this kind of lyrics
yeah,
really call for native language. I was really impressed, by the way.
yeah. Like out of all those bands we've
They look
done,
super young.
yeah, and out of all those bands we've done that have sung it in their native language, this one really, to me, it's really good, and it just so powerful because you see those guys, they're in the middle of all these guys fighting, right? And they're speaking in their native tongue. You don't know what they're saying, but you feel like,
You feel the message without
yeah,
understanding it.
yeah,
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Musically, I think the song is super powerful. I really like the thrash metal sound that they have. They in their youth reminds me a lot of the things about this band reminds me of Havoc and reminds me of Lost Society and that youthness, but also that aggression in their song, that thrash metal style of music that I really like. The guitar riff was so heavy, like
oh,
so dirty,
his
so
his
heavy.
his his clean vocals made me feel so happy because he has
The chorus is
amazing,
beautiful.
yeah, because he has
Chorus is beautiful.
amazing harsh vocals, but then his clean vocals are just
I
absolutely
honestly,
amazing.
there's nothing about this song is just absolutely like there's not words to describe it because at the same time you're listening to the song, you're watching the video is very visual. And like I said, even though we don't understand the lyrics, you could totally feel like there's a connection between the
Yeah,
lyrics and the video. And then you throw these three white looking dudes in the middle there singing in the native tongue of New Zealand. It just adds so much emotion
yeah,
the song is just drenched in emotion and charisma and all of these things that would not have been possible had the song been in English. Well,
yeah.
I keep going back to that, but I think That's really what it's about. But wow, what a cool band. Cool band, cool sound, cool song. I think they have an album coming out. I'm almost sure of that. But these guys are really badass. Young looking dudes.
Yeah.
They can't be that old, so they're young looking guys. All right, guys, this is it. No, this is not it for today.
We have a surprise.
We have another video coming right after. Not from New Zealand, but we have a funny video coming right after. I'm sure everybody's going to enjoy that video. All right, guys, stay tuned for the next video.
See ya.
See you guys.